welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Gosni. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell notification bell that's right next to it so you do not miss another upload. All right, now that I got that out the way, hi. Oh my God, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I got to a point where I'm doing my intro like 6-7 times because I feel like I just lost the groove of YouTube because I haven't been here in so long. But you know what? I'm back. I'm excited to be back. And I'm not gonna do this ever again. Like a whole 2 months of no YouTube. No, I actually miss everything about YouTube, from the recording to the filming to the editing. I just missed everything. So in today's video, I brought you this nice, colorful makeup look. I told myself when I come back at YouTube, I really wanted to come with a bang. And I told myself when I come back, I want the look to be like popping. You know what I mean? I want it to be banging, nothing basic around here, baby. Because this look, it's a whole vibe. Like, she did that. I'm gonna toot my own horn because she did that. This look is so cute. I'm gonna go more into it during the video. But let's not be a chatty Cathy. If you wanna see how I got this look, then keep on watching. All right, so let's go ahead and start on our eyes. So today we are only using one palette and one palette only. And today's palette is the Girl Meets World palette. It looks like this. Focus, focus. There we go. This palette is beautiful. It is so beautiful. I love the way it blends. I love the payoff. I love the pigment. All right, so let's start. As always, starting with the P. Louise eyeshadow base and Zero. I missed you guys. I missed you guys so much. Honestly, there's no excuse until like what took me so long to come back on YouTube. Let me bring you closer. Let's get closer. So much. There's really no excuse until what I've been doing, where I am. Girl, I got nothing going on. I've just been lazy. To be completely honest, I've been lazy. There's no reason why I needed a break, you know, but I've just been lazy. I'm just gonna be completely honest. How you guys doing, by the way? I hope all is well with you. When it comes to this look, honestly, it's all about blending. When I say blend for your life. But with this palette, it was so easy going in with this baby. Here, I am starting off, there's no names on the palette, so I'm gonna start off with this pretty emerald green over here. And I'm just taking a medium size brush, and I'm starting from like the end, just like that. This palette is freaking amazing. Like, oof, it's amazing. See how this green is popping? Bro, this eyeshadow palette is $30, but I think it's worth every penny. I really do. Now we're gonna go into this, I think I went with this red. I went to this red shade right here that's right by the blue. So I'm taking that red and I'm putting it in the beginning of my eyes. Definitely, I told myself when I come back, I took such a long break. I told myself when I come back, I don't want to come back as the new Gosni. You know what I mean? I want to have like a nice background. I want an intro. I just want something that's like pleasing to the eye instead of just a white background. I like the white background, but I get bored extremely easy, and I felt like it was time for a change. Best believe I'm not gonna be all about makeup anymore. I'm gonna be about makeup, but I really want, just like my interests say, beauty, lifestyle, and fashion, I really want you guys to see more than just makeup, you know? So now I'm just gonna be going back and forth. As always, if you've seen my makeup videos before, you know I go back and forth with the two brushes I'm working with and also the two colors I'm working with. You see how I mixed the green and the red together and it gave me like this beautiful purple in the middle? It's gorgeous. This palette is everything. Now I'm gonna go in with this orange that's up here. Taking that orange and I'm blending the perimeter of the eyeshadow. So I'm taking it around the red. That thing just melted, bro. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. When I was doing this eye, I was really debating whether I should keep it this white or tone it down. I'm glad I toned it down. I feel like the white is so loud. All right, so now that my base is on, I'm gonna go back to the palette and I'm gonna go with the same green shade. I'm gonna take this blue that's right next to the red. To cover the white part of my eye, I went in with this nude, but it went perfectly. This palette is freaking phenomenal. Oh, I love my eyes right now. The eyes are not done. They're not done. If you know me, you know I'm someone who likes to do my eyes first and then my face, and then I continue with the rest of my eye. Now we're moving on to the face. So as always, I am going to go in with the No Pore Blend Prime Essence. I sometimes tend to have very dry skin, so this helps out a lot, especially with the primer I'm gonna use. Oof, that primer, it soaks every living moisture out of my skin. Going on with my primer today, I recently purchased the new, well, it's not new, but the Fenty Pro Matte, what is this? Pro Matte Instant Retouch Primer. I recently purchased this not too long ago. This is my no, I lied. I've used this a couple of times and I realized I cannot use it on its own because it is too mattifying for my skin. When I say matte, like oily girls would love this. But for me, it's just way too matte. So I have no choice but to mix it. Now onto the face. I finally got my hands on the Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm a person that loves a foundation that's already full coverage, because one thing I don't like is expensive foundations and I have to keep pumping to get to the fullness or to get to the coverage that I want. I don't get PR. Everything I purchase on my own. So I just felt like, you know what, this might be, you know, might not be full enough for me, and for $39 or $40, something like that. But I ended up just trying it out anyway. I felt like I wanted to try something new. I heard a lot of good things about the foundation, but I just never tried it. So honestly, this is my second time using it. I had it for maybe a month now. This is my second time using it because, and I think it's doing it again. I didn't really like the way my skin looked. I don't know if I got the wrong shade color, I don't know. It was just something about this foundation. I felt like, one, it was too matte. I don't know, it was just something about it. But then again, I wore it like a month ago. So let's see if, you know, if things change. We're gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty concealer, and this is in the shade 390. I absolutely love this concealer. I love the coverage. I just love everything about this concealer. If I get this in a foundation, you got me. So I'm not gonna highlight my forehead. I'm just gonna use whatever is left on my brush to highlight my forehead, because right now, because of my lace, I don't really have forehead. So yeah, so let's just go ahead and blend this out. Oh, before I blend it, I want to hydrate my skin first because I'm feeling like it's very dry because of the foundation. Oh, yes. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Love that for me. Now we're just gonna blend. So my concealer is all blended out. Now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty setting powder. This is another Fenty product that I'm very about. Like I believe it, I feel like, in my personal opinion, that it only works with the Fenty Beauty concealer. I feel like every time I wear this setting powder with another concealer, I don't know, I just don't like the turnout. But I'm not surprised because, you know, same company. It was meant for the Fenty Beauty concealer. At least that's what I'm guessing. But I'm gonna put it all over where I highlight. I was on the phone with my brother and his girlfriend, and as I was talking to them, I just put on one of my lashes. This whole look, y'all, it's a whole vibe. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mommy bronzer. I haven't used this bronzer in a long time. I was cheating on it with the Morphe Leader bronzer. But since I'm doing this whole Fenty face, which was totally by accident, by the way, I figured, why not? Why not bring it up? With my skin complexion, I really like a red undertone, a red bronzer, and this gives me just that. My makeup is breaking apart around my mouth area. I don't know if you can tell. I think that was also happening last time I wore this foundation. I believe so. My face is not my favorite right now. It looks extremely dry, but it is what it is. At least I'm not going anywhere, thank God. I'm not a big blush person, but I think I might wear blush today. Funny thing is, I don't even have blush, just because I'm not a blush person. But with this look, I think it's gonna look really good. I might just use like an eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with the palette. Which brush should I use? Okay, I think I'm gonna go with more of this brush. You know what? I think I'm gonna go back and forth with the orange that I use in my eye, and also this color right here. The red on my eyes is this one, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's very subtle, but it's actually very cute. Oh, that don't look too bad. Before I put on my face powder, I also grabbed my Makeup Forever. This is a matte velvet skin. I'm gonna use this powder to reverse contour. My face don't look too bad. Honestly, of course, my eyes is my favorite. And I'm just gonna go ahead and spray and melt everything down. All right, so I just finished one eye. And I want to bring you a little closer. Or should I just keep it like that? Can you guys see? I'm sorry, it's so dry. I think I'm gonna leave you guys like this. Hopefully when I start editing and it's not, I hope it's just not too far away. But yeah, we're gonna go back into the same palette. This time I'm gonna grab this gold shade right here, and I'm just gonna take a flat angle brush. So this gave me a little bit of a fallout, so I'm gonna try to put this under my eye so to just catch everything, and I'm just gonna go and just smudge it just like that. You know what, I think I am gonna bring you guys closer. And now to enhance the gold, I'm gonna take a glitter liner and just put it on top of the gold. I'm gonna go back in with the same palette one more time and use the same green this green right here that I use on the outer part of my eye, and I'm trying to connect it from where I ended into like just towards the beginning of my eye, but not fully. I think I'm gonna just stop right there and just take it back. Eyeliner. Now I'm just gonna finish out the look with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Ooh, the eye is complete. Now for lips, I wanted to do neutral, but I was like, you know what? Let's just go all out, you know? Let's just go all out. So for lips, I'm gonna start by outlining my lips. I wanted to go with purple today. I have two colors here. One is by Stila and the other one is by ColourPop times Shayla. This is in the shade Shade and this is in the shade Paradiso. But I feel like the Stila one is more calling my name. And if it's not working out, I'm gonna just put the Shayla one on. Oh no, my battery's dying! So before my camera rudely interrupted, I wanted to let you guys know what I did to my lips. I told you about the two lipsticks that I had. I ended up using both. The Stila one wasn't as pigment as I wanted to, and this was the perfect pigment, but this was the color that I was looking for, and this was slightly off. So together it worked perfectly. I am obsessed with this look. Yeah. This is the end of the video. If you reached this far, as always, thank you so very much. I love you guys so much. If you are a new subscriber, one more time, please don't forget to subscribe. Definitely you will be seeing a lot more of me, a lot more new content, not just makeup. All right, thank you so very much. God willing, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys, toodles.